Nancy. Today is Murli from Sweet Bab Dada. Baba is telling, sweet children, hear no evil, see no evil, talk no evil, think no evil. So he's telling you are sitting here in the company of truth. You must not go into bad company of Maya. If we pay attention to the talk and stuffs of outside world, that is Maya. The world is of Maya. Everyone intellect is run by Maya. She is operating. So by being influenced by bad company is not we used to think of alcohol, drugs. No, bad company is the one who is affected by vices. You choke with doubts, then doubts will come on Baba. They'll question so many things. They will talk so many things that doubt will come. Question is why can no human being at this time be called spiritual? Spirit means soul. So the one who is soul conscious will be spiritual. So why can no human being at this be called spiritual? So how can we call them spiritual? Because they are body conscious. So because all are body conscious, how can those who are body conscious be called spiritual? Only the one incorporeal Father is called spiritual Father. Only He gives you teaching to become soul conscious. The title, the Supreme, can only be given to the Father. No one apart from the Father can be called the Supreme. Om Shanti. When you children sit here, you know that Baba is your Baba, teacher, and Sadguru. There is a need for all the three. Even Father is needed, teacher is needed, and Sadguru is needed. First is the Father, then the teacher who teaches you, and then there is a Guru. Here you have to have remembrance in this way. Because there is something new, he is also the unlimited Father. Unlimited means he belongs to everyone. Anyone who comes here would be told, keep this in your awareness. If any of you have doubts about this, raise your hands. This is something wonderful. For birth after birth, you never found anyone whom you would consider to be your father, teacher, and Sadguru, and that to the Supreme. He is unlimited Father, the unlimited teacher, and the unlimited Sadguru. Did you ever find anyone like that? You cannot find anyone like that at any time other than at this most auspicious confluence age. If any of you have doubts about this, you can raise your hand. We don't have anyone, right? Who is unlimited Father, unlimited teacher, unlimited Sadguru? Who can make us soul conscious? There's nobody. There cannot be more two gods. There's only one God for all. He's Father of all. If any of you have doubt about this, you can raise your hand. The intellect of everyone sitting here has this faith. That's why we are sitting here. These three are the main ones. The unlimited Father gives you this unlimited knowledge. There is just this unlimited knowledge. You have been studying many type of limited knowledge. We study the limited knowledge to earn, so that we can go and work somewhere. But this unlimited knowledge makes us to sit and eat for 21 birth. How nice. So some become lawyers and some become surgeon because all are needed here. Doctor, lawyer, judges. There's no need for them there. In Satyug, there is no doctor, no lawyer, no judge, no police, no advisor. So there is no need for them there. There is no question of sorrow there. So the Father not sits here and gives you children unlimited teaching. Only the unlimited Father gives you unlimited teaching, and you will then not need to study anything for half a cycle. You receive these teachings only once, that is, they are fruitful. These teachings are fruitful. We study once, but we eat the fruit for 21 birth. Doctor, barrister, judge, they do not exist there. You have the faith that is truly is like this. There is no sorrow there. There is no suffering of karma there. The Father sits here and explains to you philosophy of karma because when he asks us to do this, that, he just make us earn that karma income in just this small age remaining. In this birth also, half of our life we already spent, but small years remaining, he make us earn that much that we eat the fruit of our that karma for 21 birth. He makes us multimillionaire. So do those people who relate the Gita tell you this? The Father says, I teach you children Raju. They have written, God Sri Krishna speaks in that, but he is a human being with divine virtues. No one used the name Shiv Baba. He doesn't have any other. Father says, I take this body on loan. This body, this building does not belong to me. It belongs to Brahma Baba, no? One second here. Yeah, dear. Pre-study traveling was there. Tiredness there. This body, this building does not belong to me. It is this one's building. This body is like a building where the soul is staying. If you see in how interesting it is. Two windows and two headset where we can see one mic so that the sound goes out. So it has windows, etc. So the Father explained, I am your unlimited Father. That is, I am the Father of all souls. I also teach you souls. He is called spiritual Father. No one else can be called a spiritual father. Here, you children know that the one is unlimited father. A spiritual conference is now taking place. In fact, that is not spiritual conference, which is not spiritual conference. In the world, they are taking happening lots of spiritual conference. They are not truly spiritual. Everyone following different religion, they say I'm spiritual. But when you are soul conscious only, you are spiritual. They are body conscious, the father says. Children, may you be soul conscious. Renounce the arrogance of your bodies. They would not be able to say that to anyone. The word spiritual is only used now. Previously, they just used to call them religious conferences. No one understands the meaning of spiritual. The spiritual father means the incorporeal father. You souls are spiritual children. The spiritual father comes and teaches you. No one else can have this understanding. The father himself sits here and tells you who he is. This is not mentioned in Gita. I'm giving you unlimited teaching. In Gita, when the Virat Roop it is showing, the one who is giving the Gita Gyan in Gita, people call that it is Krishna who is giving. But nowhere Krishna name also there, no one Baba name there. But at one point of time there is a slok where he says, I am Mahakal and I reside in Paramdham. So that itself shows Sri Krishna cannot be Mahakal. And Sri Krishna have body, so he cannot live in Paramdham. So the spiritual father is giving us unlimited teaching. There is no need there for lawyers, judges, etc. because there is nothing but happiness there. There is no name or trace of sorrow there. Here there is no name or trace of happiness. It is said to have disappeared. They believe that happiness is like droppings of a crow. They believe they only have a little happiness, and so how could they give this knowledge of unlimited happiness? Previously, when it was the kingdom of deities, there was 100% truth, whereas now there is only falsehood. This knowledge is unlimited. You know that this is human world tree and that I am its seed. He has all the knowledge of the tree. People do not have this knowledge. I am the living seed. People call me the ocean of knowledge. I am the living seed. We are also living seed. He's the seed of all human world tree. But we are the seed of our own extensions. The people call me the ocean of knowledge. You receive liberation, salvation second through this knowledge. I am the father of all. By recognizing me, you children receive the inheritance. However, there is the kingdom too. There are many number-wise level of status in heaven too. There are many number-wise level of status in heaven too. The Father teaches the same study, but those who are studying it are number-wise. There is no need for any other study in this. There is no one ill there. No one become ill there. They don't study for an income worth a few pennies. We are not study for. There also there is a only study of language in Satyug. There's no need to study this much to become doctor, to become engineer, to pass college, to pass school. Oh my God, in this much of exams. If it is in my own control, I'll finish exam, all exam for the children. How much they are suffering. And this is also actually the soul's karmic account. That this much exam from childhood, how much punishment, how our life was. And before that, there was no exams. We used to go with one sack in school. Ka kha ga ga anga 1 2 3 4. एक दहाए एक दो दहाए दो दो एकम दो दो दूनी चार. They used to learn tables and that's it. Come back only at last one exam. But here again, they for the sake they want name, fame of the school. They want the school to grow. They want nowadays 10th student also they are not allowed to go anywhere. Just they have to be in home. How it is possible? How much they in our time 10th standard we used to go and roam at some places and come back so that free minded, relaxedly we can give the exam. But now how it has become. I don't want these schools and all. If in my own control means I'll never send the children to school. It is like punishment for them in this age, the age of sorrow. This itself, nobody is realizing that how much stress we are giving to the children. They want children to bring good marks, they want children to bring first. I always tell Ashwin, even if you anyone scold you, by listening also don't listen. Just think your karmic account getting settled. Don't ever mind those things. Be relaxed, be happy. That is the thing needed. That is the reason children's immunity also decreasing. Fear from teacher, fear of going to school on time, fear of not finishing the work. Fear, why fear? Why children are being run like fear? So such a good age is coming where there's no study at all, just language study, aram se. No exam and all. That too they sit on sofa and study. What Baba is making this world like that? Is he's ocean of knowledge. He don't know how the children should study. That's why he's making all of us to study aram se. Very comfortably. He's not giving us any trouble in study. He don't want to give trouble to his children for study. How nicely we are understanding and exams are coming, the situation exam. But in that also he just say that if you feel you cannot pass the exam, just call me. Baba. Baba, mera papa, pyara papa, meetha aa jao. And instead of us, he will give the exam. He'll make us pass the exam. How nice he is. So this worsening of education system is also because of the karmic account of souls. The small children, they are paying off their account. Kids, teenagers. And school also what they will do, they are having fear that if they leave the children free, they will get diverted towards something else, information. That also they have a fear. That's why they try to keep them engaged with study, study, and study. If not, if they are free, nowadays kids don't want to go out, enjoy with family, speak with family, spend time with grandparents. They'll take the mobile in their hand. That's why school is also fearing. One fear, second fear, the world is being driven by fear. There we don't study for few pennies. You take from here the unlimited inheritance with you. This knowledge gives us unlimited inheritance. There you won't know how someone gave you the status. There we won't remember that we studied and so we got the status. Only at this time do you understand this. You have been studying limited knowledge and you have now recognized and come to know the one who teaches you this unlimited knowledge. You know that the Father is the Father as well as the teacher who comes and teaches us. He is the supreme teacher. He teaches Raj Yoga. He is also the true Satguru. This is unlimited Raj Yoga. Some people would only teach you how to become a barrister or a doctor because this is the world of sorrow. All of those, this is the world of sorrow. Correct only. That's why they have to study this much hard. All of those studies are limited, whereas this is unlimited study. The Father is teaching you this unlimited study. You also know that Father, teacher, and Sadguru comes every cycle. That he teaches the same study for the golden and silver ages. Then he disappears. Your reward of happiness comes to an end according to the drama. This unlimited Father sits here and explain to you. Only he is called purifier. Would you say to Sri Krishna, you are the mother and father of the purifier? There is a difference of day and night between status of this one Krishna and that. The father now says, by recognizing me, you can attain liberation in life in a second. If Sri Krishna were God, anyone would instantly be able to recognize him. The birth of Sri Krishna is not remembered as a divine and alaukic birth. He takes birth just through purity. The Father does not emerge from anyone's womb, he says, sweetest spiritual children. It is spirits that study. All good and bad sanskars remain in each soul. Souls perform actions and they receive bodies accordingly. Some experience a lot of sorrow, some are one eye and some are deaf. It would be said that they must have performed such actions in the past that is the fruit of them. The soul receives a diseased body, it is according to the action that soul performed. You children now know that it is God the Father who is teaching you. God is the teacher, God is the preceptor. He is called God, Paramatma. And that means God the Supreme Soul. Brahma cannot be called the Supreme. The Supreme means the highest on high, the purest of all. Everyone has a different status. No one else can receive the status of Sri Krishna. No one else would be given the status of Prime Minister. The father's status too is different from that of Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar. Brahma, Vishnu, Shankar are deities. Father is Supreme Soul. So Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar are deities where Shiv is the Supreme Soul. How can they put the two of them together and speak Shiv Shankar? Each is separate. Because of not understanding this, they say that Shiv and Shankar are one. But actually, it is Bab Dada, like Brahma Baba is also Shankar. We all are Shankar because we do yoga and burn our vices. And that's what then Shiva in his Bhrukuti, in his forehead, so Shiv Shankar. That's why people got confused. They even give such names to people. They will name the people Shiv Shankar. The Father himself comes and explain all of this thing. You know that one is Baba, the teacher and Sadguru. Every human being has a father, teacher and a guru. When they become old, they adopt gurus. Nowadays, children are made to adopt gurus because they believe that if the child does not have a guru, there would be disobedience. Previously, people used to adopt gurus after the age of 60, the stage of retirement. Nirvan means beyond sound, the sweet silence home. And you have been making effort for half a cycle to go there. However, if no one knows about it, no one can go there. How can they show the path to anyone else? No one apart from the one can show you this path. Not everyone intellect is the same. Some simply listen to religious story, but there is no benefit in those. There is no progress. You are now becoming flowers of the garden. You become thorns from flower, and the Father is now making you into flowers from thorns. You were worthy of worship, and you then become worshippers. From being Satopradhan, you become Tamopradhan and impure while taking 84 births. From being Satopradhan, you become Tamopradhan and impure while taking 84 births. The Father has explained the picture of the ladder to you. No one knows how you know. Now become pure from impure. People sing, "O purifier, come. Come and make us pure." In that case, why do they consider river water and the ocean to be purifier and go and bathe in that? They call Ganga the purifier, whereas where did Ganga did the river emerge from? They all emerged from the ocean. All of them are the children of the ocean. So everything has to be understood very clearly. You children sitting here are in the company of the truth. When you go into bad company outside going means it is bad company. The vibration itself changes. They tell you wrong things and you then forget all of these things. By going into bad company, you begin to choke. It is then that you know about doubts. However, these things should not be forgotten. Our Baba is the unlimited Baba, the teacher, and he also takes us across. You have come here with this faith. All the rest is worldly education and worldly languages. This is alaukic. The Father says, "My birth too is alaukic. I take a body alone. I take an old shoe. This is oldest of the old. This is oldest shoe. The body that the Father has taken, the body that the Father has taken is called long boot. Brahma body is called long boot. This is such an easy thing. This is not something to be forgotten. However, Maya even makes you forget such easy things. The Father is the Father. He also gives unlimited teaching that no one else can give. The Father says, "You may go outside and see if you receive them anywhere else. All are human beings. They cannot give this knowledge. God only takes the one chariot which is called lucky chariot, Bhagirath, lucky chariot. The Father entered this in order to make you multi-million times fortunate. He is the closest bead. Brahma then becomes Vishnu. Shiv Baba makes this one that. This one means Brahma into that into Vishnu. Shiv Baba make him. And he also make you into master of the world. Through this one, the land of Vishnu is being established. How lucky we are. We are seeing it and we are part of it. This is called Raj Yog, to establish a kingdom. Everyone here is listening, but Baba knows that it flows away out of the ears of many, whereas some are able to imbibe it and then relate it to others. They are called Maharathis. They listen to it, imbibe it, and then also explain it to others with interest. If the person explaining it is a Maharathi, other will quickly understand. They will understand less from a horse rider, even less from a foot soldier. These are the level of the these are the level of the one who make effort. The first is Maharathi, then horse rider, then foot soldier. Like it is there in chess, right? The father knows who are Maharathis and Maharathis are and who are the horse rider. Baba know about each children who is doing Purusharth like Maharathi and who is like horse rider. There is no question of becoming confused about this. However, Baba sees that some children continue to become confused and then continue to nod off. They sit with their eyes closed. Would someone nod off while earning an income? If you continue to nod off, how will you be able to imbibe this? If someone yawns, Baba understands that he is tired. There can never be tiredness in earning an income. Yawning is a sign of unhappiness. Baba is sticking to us. This should never feel tired in earning an income. Yawning is a sign of unhappiness. Those who continue to joke inside about something or other will yawn a lot. You are now sitting in the Father's home. This is also a family. He becomes a teacher and also the Guru to show you the path. You are called Master Guru. Therefore, each of you should now become the right hand of the Father so that you can benefit many others. In all other business, there is some loss, whereas you change from an ordinary human into Narayan without any loss. Everyone earning are finished. Only the Father teaches you the business of changing from an ordinary human into Narayan. So then, which study should you follow? Those who have a lot of wealth think that heaven is here. Did Bapu Gandhiji establish the kingdom of Ram? Oh no, it is the same Tamopradhan world, and sorrow continues to increase even more. How could this be called the kingdom of Ram? People have become so senseless. Those who are senseless are said to be Tamopradhan. Those who are sensible are Satopradhan. This cycle continues to turn. There is nothing to ask the Father about in this. It is Father's duty to give you in this knowledge of create and creation, and He continues to do that. He continues to explain everything in the Murlis. You receive a response to everything. So what else would you ask? No one except the Father can explain. So how can you ask about anything? You can write on board, come inside and understand how to become ever healthy, ever wealthy for 21 birth. Right? We can write in our home how to become ever healthy and ever wealthy for 21 birth. Come inside and understand how to become ever healthy and ever wealthy for 21 birth. All will see and come no. What can be the Tamil of this? Vanga, Paranga, Yushunga, எப்படி 21 birth healthy-ஆ wealthy-ஆ இருக்கணும். We can write. To the sweetest beloved long lost and now found children, love remembers and good morning from mother, father, Bap, Tata. The spiritual father says Namaste to you spiritual children, soul conscious children. From we spiritual children, Namaste, good morning, love remembers, good morning to mother, father, Bap, Tata. Namaste, Papa, Namaste, Shukriya, Papa, Shukriya. Since for dharana, listen very carefully to what the Baba says and imbibe it. Have an interest in relating it to others. Do not just hear it with one ear and let it out of the other. Never yawn at the time of earning an income. Become a right hand of the Father and benefit many others. Do the business of becoming Narayan and making other into Narayan from ordinary human being. Blessing, may you stop listening to wasteful news and increasing your interest. See Bapdada placing hand on your head. Baba is telling, may you stop listening to the wasteful news and increasing your interest in that wasteful news and put a full stop and thereby become free from following the dictates of others. While moving along, some children mix Srimad with the dictates of other souls, so that when a Brahmin is relating news of the world, they listen to it with lot of interest. You are unable to do anything about that, and yet you listen to it. So that news goes into your intellect, and time is then wasted. Therefore, the Father instruction are hear, but do not hear. Even if someone come and tells you something, just put a full stop. Whatever you heard about someone, do not have feeling of dislike in your reason or in your thought for that person. You would then be said to be free from the dictates of others. Slogan limited sanskar cannot emerge in the hearts of those with big hearts, even in their dreams. With big hearts, even in their dreams. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Shukriya, Baba. Shukriya. Om Shanti.